Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Monday show of the FKA podcast. I'm your host, Reed Wilson. I'm joined by Seth Butler and Trent Tatum as we're going to take you through what we've been getting into lately, the New York Times games. But first, you guys doing okay? Little top of the show stuff. Doing okay? Drinking anything? This, that, and the other. How you been? Where you going? What you doing? How you feel? All that,
That's a lot of questions.
A lot of words. Just do the beginning of the show. Seth.
Hey, Reed. Hey, listeners. Hey, Trent as well.
Hello.
Doing well on this Monday that you're listening to this. But as always, our content is evergreen. So whenever you might be listening to this, drinking a little bit of a 19 Crimes Snoop Dogg edition, the Cali Red. And yeah, just hanging out. Just ate some mini Oreos. Things are good.
Nice. You ready to get into some word games, man?
I am, yeah. And I was just looking at the Tennessee Titans free agency tracker, and I don't know any of these people. There's a guy named Julius Chestnut. That's a great name, but
nice.
Anyway.
Nice. Hello, I'm here as well, and I'm ready to hop into this topic. I know it's going to be a fun time. I too am drinking a red wine this week. It's a Cab Sav from the Yakima Valley, 2021 vintage, actually. But yeah, I'm excited. Let's get into it, man. Let's stop talking about fucking football, man.
Yeah, we're talking about real games, NYT games. You probably heard our past few podcasts. We're getting back in on the NYT games. We got our group chats going. We're sending in. We send our strands. We send our connections. I started sending in the Wordle because I felt bad because I get the connections wrong every day. Almost every day, I'm not getting the connections. I'm like 3 for 7 per week on the connections, but I kick ass on all the other ones. And some of the games that I'm real good at, there's no scores to send in. Can't send a score in for Letterboxd. I'm like genius level on spelling bee already, and you can't send that shit in. I'm killing the mini in less than a minute almost every day.
After you mentioned Letterboxd the first time, I tried to do it. It is awful. I hate Letterboxd.
That one gets my brain in a pretzel sometimes every day. Love that one.
Yeah.
I don't think this is a hot take. I think a lot of other people do this too. But like, if this is a New York Times game, I'm not going to play it unless I have something to send to somebody. And I played Connections for a long time, which might be part of why I tend to be kind of good at it, because I've been playing it for a long time. My sister showed it to me when it first came out, and then she quit playing it. But I've been sending her my connection score every day, for 3 or 4 months. And she hasn't sent me one in that time. So I just keep on doing it because I want to show somebody that I'm doing it,
Hell yeah.
But if there was no longer that functionality, I probably wouldn't do it. So I'm not going to play Letterboxd, is what I'm saying.
Damn. That's my favorite. It's the best one they got. But today we're talking about Wordle, the OG NYT game.
Sure.
I think a lot of people would say that the crossword is, but the original, the new NYT, cool one,
NYT games on the phone game.
Sure, yeah.
You got to pay for the crossword. You don't got to pay for Wordle. Not the mini, but the mini's not the crossword.
The mini sucks.
They paywall the crossword. The mini's all right. They get a little cheeky on it, but we're talking Wordle. I've got a list of every word that has been used on Wordle. I also have a list of every word that hasn't been used on Wordle.
You have every word that hasn't been used on Wordle?
And I have every word that has been used on Wordle. You think that those lists would be one and the same. They're actually 2 separate lists. So you're going to give me a letter. I'll let you guys choose the letter, and then I'm going to make up a question, and you're going to tell me either our classic 3 of them are real, 1 of them is fake. Maybe as we're highlighting next time, maybe I'll throw in there'll be 2 reals, 2 fakes in there. I got a couple little trivia questions about them as well.
Can I just say real quick, English, as far as I know, is the biggest language, the language with the most words.
Yeah, you got the best words.
I don't know.
We have the best words. Well, I think we're the biggest language, at least it's compared to French, because French, they've got this organization who's we are going to protect the language from being corrupted.
Europeans,
But then again, they say that, and then in French, you can say stuff like le weekend, like is how you would say the weekend, and
ladies
stuff
and
like
gentlemen,
Ew.
the weekend.
you could say stuff like l'internet, which is like the internet. So they try to act like really like we're not going to let all these new words come into our language, but then like sometimes they do.
We
But
got
French
the
is a
words in there.
yeah. But then, so French is a small language because they try to be like pretentious about this stuff. I think English, on the other hand, is just like, yeah, let's take your words. We got French words, we got Latin words, we got Chinese words, we got Korean words, we got like Native American words, we got stuff from all over the place. So,
And we're Americans. We're the creators of the English language, so we're definitely the forefront here.
oh yeah, there you go.
Shout out
Yeah.
to that Webster, but not Merriam, the other Webster.
Noah.
No, shout out no Webs.
So anyway, my point there was there going to be a lot of 5-letter words. That was the point.
Yeah, well, so far there's been like 1,010 Wordles or so.
Okay.
There's still and currently the list that I have has 1,300 plus or minus words on it.
Okay. So you have Wordle's library, and you have a list of the words that they've already used from
I
that
have
library.
all the words that Wordle has used, all 1,000-ish of them, and I have
Sure.
all the remaining 5-letter words that fit the Wordle criteria from all
Okay.
the other letters, all 26 of them. Actually, 25. There's one letter has been completely used. You guys care to guess
Oh shit.
what it
Wait,
is?
every word with that letter has been used?
Yep.
Holy shit. Is that Q?
Wow.
Trent says Q. Seth, what do you think it is?
I think they're keeping some cues back. I think it's something that is also pretty uncommon, but that would be less obvious. I think it's F.
It's actually X. I don't think there's any.
Okay.
No
I don't think
way.
in fact, honestly, I don't think it's not that it hasn't been used. There just might not be any X words.
Any 5-letter X words?
There's no 5-letter.
Should
X
we
word.
just get rid of the letter X?
Dude, kinda.
Well, what about like axles?
You just spell ACKLES.
Yeah, X is just a CK sound. Like we have that. We have X.
No, but I'm saying like axles is a 5-letter word with X in the middle.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's like, yeah, we could just not use that.
It doesn't start with X. Not like containing the letter X. It's gotta
Okay,
start with the letter X.
starting.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I should have
Understand
guessed
now. I get
that.
it.
I've
I
got
get it.
all
I
of them
get
that start with it. Yeah. Well, if
All
you,
right.
and there's a couple with like Y's only got 2 left that have been yet to be used, and Z's only got 1.
And I guess they say that X-rays, you probably can't do X-ray because there needs to be a hyphen or something. But X-rays would be a 5-letter word, but that doesn't fit the criteria.
So, criteria.
Okay.
Yeah, there's been 5 Y words used, and there's 2 of them remaining. The 2 remaining being yeast. Actually, just yeast. It's just yeast. It's the only Y word that hasn't been used. So
Nice.
I feel like that should have probably been done back when Wordle first started during the pandemic because everybody was baking bread.
yeah, but we've already people are yearn one of them, yacht the other, yield, young, and youth are the Y's. So no, and then zesty is the only Z word so far that's been used with
Nice.
zebra and zonal still on the board.
Oh,
so
zebra.
can
May
Y or Z or X,
may I interject here?
maybe.
I listen to my Spotify not wrapped. What's it called? Discover Weekly every week. And last week, which was the week that began with St. Patrick's Day, because I guess the week begins on Sunday. A whole lot of the songs on my Discover Weekly were like Ireland themed. Did you guys also get this? Do you listen to your Discover Weekly?
I don't really listen to my Discover Weekly. Spotify doesn't know what I want to listen to.
Yeah, it tends to not be very good, but I listen to it every week because it's like an hour of content or whatever. But like probably like 10 of the songs out of like 30 were like somehow Ireland related. And so I was like,
Hear Barack Obama?
Tons of cranberries.
no, they weren't even like they were kind of good actually. So I was like kind of excited because some of them were good, and a lot of times my Discover Weekly is not very good. But also I was like,
it was all just Hosier and Ed Sheeran, right?
Ship it up.
well, so there's an old Irish folk song called Galway Girl, which is different than the Ed Sheeran song Galway Girl. But so there was the song Galway Girl by some like real Irish, singer, because Ed Sheeran, I guess, is English. But anyway, so it was cool because these were good songs and they were kind of thematic. But then I was also like, I can't believe that Spotify is wrecking their algorithm to force Ireland down my throat when this is supposed to be personalized recommendations to me. So anyway, I am just curious as to whether I just noticed this because I was thinking about Ireland or if this happened to other people. So write in. We're FK the Pod everywhere. You can email us. We're fkthepod@gmail.com. Thanks.
All right. I like that.
Yeah, Butler is French, so not Irish. I don't know where that. So
Oui, boots the air.
maybe not for you. I don't know how they made that one for you or not.
Oops. Seth, what day was this?
What?
What day did you listen to your Spotify?
Spotify Wrapped, I believe, drops Sunday
not
night. Discover Weekly.
Discover Weekly. That's right. Yeah.
I think it resets on Sunday. So I think the first you can listen to it like Monday morning at like 1 a.m. But I generally listen to it on Monday day.
And it was this week's as of recording. Yes,
it was.
Okay, I might check it out then.
So yeah, you guys could probably still find this at time of recording. Anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to derail this, but I think you guys are both looking at your Spotify.
Yeah, I'm looking at my Discover Weekly. Nothing screaming Ireland, I'll tell you that. No.
Yeah, I mean, without playing most of this stuff, I'm not really going to know. So
there's nothing on there about Galway or I think one of mine was literally called the Irish pub song.
That one's good. I heard that one.
It's kind of funny.
Good. Irish pub song. I'm Shipping Up to Boston by the Dropkick Murphys. One called Mountain Dew by the Clancy Brothers, which I think is Irish. One called Tell Me Ma by Gaelic Storm.
Ooh.
One called The Dublin Pub Crawl.
Okay, all right.
So yeah, I mean, this cannot be, right, like a coincidence.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. That's funny. That's funny.
Anyway.
I think Spotify just knows that I would shit on it if it gave me a bunch of Irish stuff. So nothing Irish on mine, at least that
you
I
hate
can tell.
Ireland?
No, I love Ireland.
All
right.
Shit, bro.
Shout out Fontaines DC. Very Irish band that I love to listen to. Not on my Discover Weekly because I've already discovered them. So
all right, Seth, give me a letter.
I. Let's go I for Ireland.
I for Ireland.
We're kind of off, we're not topical anymore with these Irish references, but
yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while.
But hey, Spotify released it like the week after St. Patrick's, so that's why we're talking about it now. So
yeah.
All right, Trent, do you want 3 unused or do you want 3 unused and 1 used or 3 used and 1 unused?
Which category has more? Used
3,
or unused?
2, 1.
Used, 3 used.
All right. 3 used. Hold up. I got to make this not. I got to conspire the list here. make you guys think I'm not messing around. All right. We got infer.
Right.
We got inert. We got inept. And we have incur.
Okay. All right. How are we doing this? Are we working together?
Yeah, team. Same team.
All right.
So
me, who's going to win somehow?
So wait, can you repeat the rules here? You said a couple of words, and one of these is not a real word that has been used in Wordle?
Classic 3 a real, 1 is fake. This time 3 have been used and 1 has not been used. The goal of this round is to tell me which I word has yet to be used in a Wordle. Your options
right off the bat, Seth, I'm feeling incur.
Wait, how do you spell incur? Isn't incur just... Oh, no, it is 5 letters. Okay.
All of them start with an I-N, I-N-C-U-R. You got, that's incur, there's inept, infer, and inert.
So I do want to throw out here real quick. And this doesn't really help us at all, but I do think that inert or inept has been used. Number one, I feel like I've done that one. And number two, I feel like they love to have something where it's like you can get 4 of the letters and still not know what word it is because it could be inept or inert.
Yeah, but you don't think they've used both?
I'm unsure there, but I think I've done one of them.
I feel like I've done at least one of those as well, and I feel like I've done infer. Infer feels like maybe it was an early word here.
That seems like a very New York Times word,
right?
Like, we're journalists. This is a word that we like.
Like they just threw it in there, like, oh, hey, by the way, we can make words that start with I's. That's kind of what infer feels like to me.
Check it out. This is an I word.
Here's an I word for you.
So are we thinking incur? That was the other one?
Yeah, that's the one I think. I could be
okay.
wrong,
Yeah, let's lock it in. Let's lock it in.
All right, you guys got 1 point.
Nice.
Let's go.
Sorry to have easy for you. But this time, new shake up to the formula. We got a 50-50. 2 of these are real words, or used words. 2 of them are unused words. You got to tell me which one's which. Your options are inlet, islet, maybe islet.
Islet for sure.
Inner and inter.
Oh man, these are two that differ by 1 letter.
Yeah, I'll give you 2. I'll give you 2 letters right here. So you work this one out.
Oh man, dude, I feel like we've got inner and inter.
INTER? Is that a word by itself? To bury, to inter, right?
Yeah, inter. INTER.
Okay. So not like inter as in like international, but inter like as in the cask of Amontillado.
Yeah, I mean it's still it's international. Like that is how you would spell it, but that's not.
Yes, yeah. But that's not I think it's a different word. But anyway,
yeah.
Is it a different word? A homophone? A homo whatever?
Yeah, homophone.
Inlet and islet.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough, dude. I feel like I've seen inlet. Seth, how do you feel about inlet?
So in terms of words that people know what they are, inlet, sure. Islet, I think people would context clues their way out of that one. I don't know if people would just be like, yeah, of course, islet. That's what this is.
Unless they just saw the word and pronounced it islet.
Islet.
Hey, I was giving that one to help you. I could say I could have just said islet. I can read, but okay, all right.
What were the other ones? Inter and inner?
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes they like a double letter. So I remember one that got a lot of people was jazzy, Jazzy.
Yeah.
Which is confusing because it has a J and a Z and a Y, and those are all kind of uncommon. And the double Z is tough too.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Huh. So you feel like inner is a strong candidate for has already been used because there are 2 N's. Okay.
I do. And I think that inter and islet are both like less commonly known words.
So should we do this? Should we guess one of the words as being used and let Reed tell us if we're right or wrong?
No, you gotta give me all. You gotta. Yeah.
Okay, so
this one's either worth 2 points or a half point, or it's either 1 point or 2 points. I'm not sure how I want to do this right at the moment.
Okay.
So
all right.
Okay, so if we try to meta this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I guess we can't meta because we're not playing against Reed. We're playing against the list of words.
Sure.
No, you are playing against me too.
Reed does cherry pick these words.
Reed wants us to lose.
Yeah, every time I want you guys to lose. Like,
So do you think there's one between inlet and islet that is not real, or do you think like inlet and islet go together and both of them are or aren't real?
Well, originally I thought maybe they were both real, and
Okay.
inner and inter were both. I mean, not real, but not used.
Not wordled.
Yeah, but I like your reasoning behind inner. And so now I'm kind of leaning towards inlet and inner being real. I mean, wordled.
wordled or unwordled.
Wordled or unwordled.
Yeah, this 50-50 is difficult, and I don't really have any strong feelings here. But yeah, I think inner, I'm going to lock in inner as being real. Wordled. Okay. I think that's good.
Inlet? Can I choose inlet as real? Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what we got.
You guys got them both wrong. Love that for me.
Dang it.
So inner has not been done and inlet has not been done.
Yeah, inlet and inner have not been done. Inter and islet or islet have been.
Apparently, so I Googled it. Islet, it comes from the French, actually. Shout out to the French. So that's an example of us stealing words from other languages.
Shout out their tiny little language.
Nice.
Yeah. So small.
Seth, you can give me the letter this time. Oh, no, you gave me it last time. Trent, you give me the letter.
All right. We're going to go with P.
P? All right.
Yeah.
How you guys feeling about the game so far? You guys think you give us a chance?
I like it, man. This is fun. This is cool, and I like that you're not rooting for us.
Yeah.
When am I ever?
So English has about 750,000 words, whereas something like French has 400,000 words. But something like Korean actually has more than 1 million words. So English is not the biggest language, but it is much bigger than a lot of other languages like
that use the same alphabet, I guess.
Yes. Let's see. Something like I don't know. This has a bunch of different stuff. Honestly, it's hard to say.
Okay. All right. That's good.
Because this has a bunch of different entries for different dictionaries and stuff, so it's not as easy as I thought. But
yeah. You know what? I kind of wish that in high school or maybe in college we got to learn more history about, I don't know, like Asian history. I didn't get to learn enough Asian history.
Yeah, you didn't take AP World History then. That's like that's
is it all? Yeah, I didn't take any AP classes, dude.
Hey, well, go watch Shogun on Hulu.
Yeah, shout out.
There you go. Yeah,
shout out the whatever that is. So
Yoshi Toranaga.
Yeah, shout out. It's a book. So this time we're doing another 50-50.
James Clavell.
Things worked out that way.
Okay, all right.
So your options this time. It's similar to what I did last time. You got paper, parer, and paler.
Okay. Papal is Papel.
Papal, like of the Pope.
Okay. Shout out to Shogun on Hulu.
Shout out to Shogun.
So papal, paper, payer. What was
paper, parer, paler, papal.
Okay,
paper, paler, parer, paper.
So I recently looked at a list of the top, the most missed Wordles, and so I do know one of these. I don't know if I should cooperate with Trent, given that
we're on the same team, man.
Okay, so parer, Parer, is like the most missed Wordle ever, I believe. So that is somewhat as in one who pairs or something that pairs, pairer. That is for real, for sure. At least if the article that I saw was correct. The other ones, I don't know.
I feel like paper is too easy.
New York Times, famously a newspaper, a paper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I feel like paper has not been wordled.
So you think that papal, and what was the other one?
Paler, papal, paper, parer.
Paler?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Like
Paler,
more pale?
paper, parer.
Paler.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. More
Ooh,
pale.
I don't feel good about either one of those, man.
Paler, paper, papal. One of them is real.
Yeah.
I feel like papal is probably up their alley because that's like kind of obscure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I know the parer one is real.
Okay.
That's all I can do for you here.
Good. I like that. I feel comfortable saying that papal probably is wordled as well. What do you think? You good with locking one in?
I guess it wouldn't work out that way. I was going to say it could be that like paper was the right answer, but they're trying to trick you by it being paler. But that it wouldn't be because you would just get both P's at once. So it wouldn't work out the way that I'm saying. But yeah, I'm good with saying it's papal.
Okay. So wordled. We have papal and we have parer.
Ooh, 1 for 1 this time. Parer has been used. Paper used. Papal unused.
I led us astray.
Unwordled. So you guys
papal, that's right up their alley. Papal and yeast, those are the top two, I think, that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, I have not seen those. Oh, perfect.
Damn.
That's exactly what I was looking for. All right, your next one. We're going back to this time. One of these words has been wordled. 3 of these wordles has not been wordled.
It was too hard for us, the 50-50.
Yeah, this one's a 3-1. You guys got 2 points. You get 2 for 5 so far. We're back to back.
Damn.
Well, 1-0 on the 50-50 one right there. Your words are pesto, pizza, pasta, and penne.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah, you got no clues this time on the words being similar. These are just all Italian foods that you got to get.
Pizza, pasta, and penne.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what I'm thinking right off the bat, Seth, is penne has 2 E's and 2 N's.
Does it?
What do you mean?
It does. I was like, it's like the. I was like, I thought you meant like it has a double E. I'm like, where?
Beanie.
An E.
Is that a good thing? Do you think MIT is leaning into being that devious?
So something like penne, right? This is when I was trying to figure out what language has the most words. This was, is that an English word? We know what it means, but is that an English word?
Right.
And then also there's the question of like, the example was estoy, estar, estamos. Are those all the same word in Spanish, right? Or there's a bunch of different words? But
right. No, those should all be different, I think.
So then that's a lot of words if every verb is like also just 10 different words and also the infinitive. But that's sort of besides the point. So pizza, I think, is common enough in English to for sure fit the criteria. I think pesto probably the same because you can apply pesto to a lot of different dishes and pasta as well. But penne, I think, is the most specific. It is a very common noodle. But maybe I'm thinking too much about this and not just enough about the letters, the double letters.
So you don't think penne has been wordled?
You could put pasta. You could put pesto on penne, on pasta, and on pizza.
That's right. So pesto is very common. Pasta, very common. Pizza, very common. Penne is specific, right? You could have so many different noodles. It is a common noodle. But I don't know where I'm going here.
But
this
remember,
is just one line of reasoning.
Only one of these words has been used.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just right off the bat,
the wordled word.
If I had to guess right now, like this isn't our final guess, but if I had to guess, my first thought was penne because it maybe rings a bell a little bit.
Okay.
but I have no clue. I don't know, man. I feel like you've been doing more Wordles than me. So
I did them for a long time and then I stopped and I started doing them again when we started putting them in our group chat. But my first thought was actually pesto.
Okay.
And I don't know what they think about. Are they trying to trick people? Because like,
Guess what you said they were trying to do with connections. You said they're trying to trick people on
Oh,
connections.
for sure. Yeah.
but I was like, you could think it was testy, but but you wouldn't think that because if you got the second T, you would know there wasn't a T in the first letter spot. So maybe not, but I don't know. I'm happy with penne though. The double letter, that's an interesting.
Yeah. I'm leaning towards it. Should we go penne has been wordled?
Let's go penne has been wordled.
Penne has
Alright.
been wordled.
Penne has not been world. I'll give you a chance for a half point. I'll give you another guess.
All right, you want to go pesto?
We're down to pizza and pizza.
Pazza. Let's go pesto. Yeah.
Yeah, pesto. Pesto.
No points. No
What
points
was
this
it?
round. Pasta has yet to be used. Oh, is the only one that has been used.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Penne,
I feel like
pesto, and
pizzas. Yeah, I feel like those are all good. I like the last episode we talked about different types of food. I like the Italian food focus here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Oh,
gotcha. I'm shaking them up. You guys want to do another P or you want to
Can we get a W in here?
W?
Yeah.
I'll get you a W.
I'd like to see a W.
You guys got any favorite W words?
My favorite W word.
Yeah.
Weenus.
It's a good one.
Are you talking 5 letters? Waltz is pretty cool.
Oh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a great, 5-letter W word.
You know what? I'll use that because that's on one of these lists. I'm not going to tell you which one, obviously. Because it's your job to figure that part out.
Windy. Is that 5 letters? Yeah.
Wendy. I don't know. Windy or Wendy?
With an I. Windy. As in in a state of having much wind.
Yeah, sorry. Pen there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, our eyes are not.
Give me 2 more and I'll see if they're. I'll just pick them. You can tell me which one, and I'll make the question off of that.
What about witch? WHICH.
Oh, I was thinking the other witch. WITCH.
Yeah, let's do both of those. Witch and witch.
Witch and windy. And what was the other one? Waltz.
All right. 3 of these words, and words, has also not been used.
Okay.
I don't
So
think
one of them has.
I don't know if they're putting. They don't really like plurals on here. That this list is plural of not agnostic. It seems. So words not on this list at all. So maybe they don't count that one. 3 of these have been wordled. One of them has not. Your words are waltz, witch, windy, and witch.
God damn. Okay. All right.
They should hire us to do this. Like somebody's getting paid to come up with these. And
3 of those have wordled. One of them has been unwordled. Which of these wordles has been not wordled?
You mean which of these words?
Right.
Cool.
What one of these words hasn't been picked?
So I am not familiar enough with Wordle to say if they go the way of Spotify Discover Weekly, apparently, and do some like thematic seasonal stuff, or if they are more just like random words. Because I'm thinking about which, not which. But I feel like you could do that in any month, but like doing that in October, I feel like that's a thematic, fun Halloween word.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But I feel like which is tricky.
Which is tricky. I think waltz is really tricky.
Yeah, for sure. Windy. I feel like that's the
Windy-
easiest one on the list.
Windy feels easy, but it also feels like they would have done it, right? Just because it has a Y at the end, but also there's not a lot of like trickery that can go on. You know, if you get like WIN or you get IND in
Yeah.
the middle, like there's not a whole lot of other stuff it could be.
Mm.
Which makes me think that Windy may be the one that has not been wordled.
And remember, it's windy. WINDY.
That's what we're saying, windy.
What do you think we're saying, man?
Wait, could you say it real quick?
Windy.
That's what we're saying.
You're saying Wendy. Like
Windy. That's what we've been saying. Windy.
Windy.
Right?
Yeah, you're saying the fast food joint.
Hey, apparently they
that's
walked.
Wendy. Come on, man.
Apparently they walked back their surge pricing thing. They're not actually doing it because people talked about it on all kinds of podcasts. So
It's because I said I was gonna. It's because I said I was gonna burn down a Wendy's.
Okay, so I think so we got which, windy, and waltz. I think that if you have a word ending in Z, which I guess is going to be hard for you to guess the Z, but I don't know what other words end in Z that you could guess. So I was just thinking, like, I did see that article about the most missed Wordles. And I think that waltz would be really hard, but it wasn't on that list.
Okay. So you're feeling waltz.
No, I'm not feeling waltz because I feel like if it existed, it would be on that list.
Yeah, right. So it is the only one that hasn't been wordled.
Oh, is that what we're doing? Hasn't been?
Yes.
Yeah, you're looking for the unwordled word this time.
Okay. Then yeah, maybe.
Okay. All right.
I think the W and the Z, that's tough.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Usually I'd never guess those letters because you don't have to.
They just don't matter.
Yeah. You'd be like Balto or some shit like that before you'd say waltz.
Shout out to that dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we going with it? We're going with waltz, locking it in.
Yeah, let's lock it in.
You want to try again?
God damn it. Windy. It's windy, dude.
Okay, you want to give that one another shot this time?
What the fuck?
Which hasn't been used?
It's which.
For what?
Unwordled.
For unwordled? No, dude, how you guys went through?
God damn. What the hell, dude? That's insane. That's so crazy. Because you can which is one of those words where you could have so many other words that it could be if you get ITCH. You know what I'm saying?
I honestly, I'm struggling to come up with any. So there's itch, but that's not enough letters. There's stitch, but that's too many letters.
Sitch, pitch, hitch.
Okay, there we go. Okay, we're getting them now.
That's a little bit better.
Is ditch no, ditch is one for sure. Yeah. See, there's a bunch. Damn, that's stupid. That's insane.
Keep that one in your back pocket.
Lich?
Oh, I like
that
one
too.
That's CH.
I think that's just CH. Okay.
But I like where your head's at. I like liches are cool. Skeleton.
Yeah.
Not quite. All right. This time you got 3 unwordled words, 1 wordled word. The theme, you'll figure it out. You got woozy, wooer, woolly, and woody. And yeah, woody, woolly, woozy, wooer. Wooer, woozy, woolly, woody.
I think that woolly has been done. I think I have done that one. But I don't want to close the door on woolly because I could be wrong. But I think that woolly is potentially real.
So this time we have only one unwordled, correct? No, we have one wordled.
One wordled.
Oh.
Well, and it's woolly, right? Seth?
Only one word has been worded out of these 4 words.
Okay, what are the others? Woody, wooer,
woozy.
woozy.
I think we can rule out woozy.
It could be woozy. Okay.
I think we can roll out woozy. Because
Why?
we've seen already they don't want to do shit like waltz. They don't like the letter Z. They don't like the letter Z.
They did jazzy that
They
one
haven't
time.
used zebra yet.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's rule out
But
woozy.
then everybody
Woozy.
complained. Everybody complained when they did jazzy. So they're like, man, USA is full of a bunch of bitches. Can't take any Z's. Never going to use woozy, you know?
So you don't think it's woody either? As in a
Woody and
state of
woolly.
having a lot of
Woody
wood?
and woolly were my first two, like, uh, first
Guesses?
thoughts.
Okay.
First guesses. Yeah. Yeah. I was going to say, I had a little bit of a light bulb moment with both of those.
I'll give you a hint. Maybe these are all the words that start have a double O in them on my between my two lists, betwixt the lists.
Mm.
The only one I omitted has been used is whoop. That is the only other double O, and that one has been used as a word.
You mean whoop?
Whoop.
Right. Whoop.
Yeah. Yeah. I hope whoop.
You're about to catch a whooping.
Yeah. The whoop. Whoop. There it is. Whoop has been worded.
Wait, you're telling me whoop has been used? Whoop has been used?
Yeah, all the other
Okay.
four, the other remaining four double O W Wordle words. Only one of them is real. The other three have been unwordled. I don't know if that helps you at all. But
all right. I think you were on the right path, Seth. I think it's woolly.
Yeah, let's do woolly.
you sure about that?
What is
Yeah.
woolly?
Well, woolly is not right. Woolly has not been used.
We were off to a good start, right?
Yeah,
we were
okay.
really killing it at the beginning of this.
Is it woody?
You want to try it again?
Is it wooer?
It is wooer. Yeah.
Wooer? What the fuck, dude? Are you fucking serious?
I hardly knew that one, huh? I'll give
That's crazy.
One who woos.
one who woos.
WOOER?
Yep.
That's insane. That's crazy.
And then we probably got time for one or two more letter. Anyone feeling good about a letter in their mind?
You know what? Let's go with a simple one. Actually, let's go with a really hard one. Let's start with S.
S. All right. S. And this time, I want you to give me 4 words. If you can give me 4 words all from the same category, I'll give you 4 points. If I'll give you 1 point, I'll give you 4 points. If you can give me like 4 words that have all been wordled,
Okay, like a connection.
or 4 words that have all been unwordled.
Okay.
If you can give
All
me
right.
a perfect 4 from either list, I'll give you 4 points. And if you call it, I'll double that and get you 8.
Ooh. Okay, Seth. Okay.
Okay, are you giving us a letter to go off of, or this is just
We're
S.
starting with S.
Start with
okay?
S.
S.
You have to give me 4 S words. If you can give me 4 S words from one category and then call that category 8 points. If you get
All
them,
right, Seth. I think we should do words that have been wordled.
Okay.
Because I feel like, S, I feel like is probably one of the most common letters to start a word in Wordle.
I think it's one of the most common letters in the language. So okay.
How do you feel about like soupy?
I feel bad about soupy.
okay. You got 367 words to choose from.
Okay. I just think that the U and the Y and does it have an E in it? Like
No, it's
I
just
don't
SOUPY.
I don't feel good about that one, Trent.
Okay. All right.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's all right. That's all right. Reed will tell me later that I was correct. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I was just trying to think about you were trying to fight for soupy. I was trying to think of
Could we come up with 4 SH words?
Shape, shake,
Mm-hmm.
shank,
Shade.
shade. style.
Shame.
These are we're off the sh. So shame, style, snake. I had another one. Snoop.
Yeah.
There are a lot of these.
Sound maybe.
Slime.
I like SOU. I feel like SOU is good.
Sours.
Yeah.
Like sours cream. Spark. Shark.
Yeah. Okay.
Snark.
All right. We gotta hone this one in, man.
Yeah, seriously. Okay. So we're trying to pick words that have been wordled.
Yes. Yeah.
Have we decided?
List.
Have we decided how topical these words are? Are they topical?
Yeah, I don't
They
think
don't
they're
have to be.
topical
It's just Wordle words.
at all. That's my
Right?
opinion.
I think we should do SH. 4 words that start with SH. And maybe SHA blank E.
Shape, shame, shake, shale, share. That's better.
Share. So we've got share, shake, shape. And what was the other one?
Shame.
Shame. Yeah. Let's lock it in.
I got shake and shame. What was the other one?
Share.
Okay. What's the other one?
Shame.
I got shape,
shame.
shake, shame, and share right now.
Shape.
All right. And you want to guess which you have to lock your cat? You think those are all wordles that have been worded before?
Yeah, those are wordled words.
Well, you guys got a 50-50 situation going on for you right now. If you can tell me which ones they are, I'll give you 3. I'll give you 3 points.
Best. Okay, all right. So 2 of them have been wordled.
2 have been wordled, 2 of them unwordled. 1.5 points per correct answer.
Shape, shame, share, and shake.
Shake, shame, share, and shape.
So just looking at my keyboard, right?
Yeah.
Which I guess should indicate to some degree the most common letters, right? But then again, on the home row, you have like J and also the semicolon. So I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Why do you have the semicolon? Why is
why the hell am I supposed to have my pinky on the semicolon the whole time? Yeah, that's insane, actually.
I can't use the semicolon. I don't know how to use it.
It's just like starting a new sentence.
It's like a period, but you don't have to use a capital letter. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we should probably get rid of it. I don't know why it exists, honestly, but
yeah.
So anyway, I was trying to use that to figure out what the least common letters there were. So we have K, we have P, we have R,
and we have M,
and we have M.
I think R and P are the common ones out of those. The more
I would agree. I think maybe R and M.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I think the K is probably the least common there for sure.
Yeah. So do you think
does that mean it's more likely?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think is share too easy?
Share might be too easy, yeah.
Okay.
But then so shape might be too easy too.
Yeah.
Those are very like kindergarten words. Share and shape. Like those are like So those haven't been wordled if they're too easy?
I like that. I like that logic. It sounds right to me for a New York Times dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
So share and shape are unwordled. Shake and shame are wordled.
Yeah.
Back on the board. 3 points to the boys for that one.
Wow.
Let's go.
All right. I have 2 more S questions for you. This next one is a 50-50. I'll give you 1 point if you can tell me. Yeah, I'll give you 1 point for this one because it's you get it, if you either get them right or you get it wrong. The words are syrup and serum. One has been wordled, one has been unwordled.
Those are words that sound very similar but are spelled quite differently.
Quite differently.
Yeah.
They sound very similar.
Unless you say it like I would say it, which is syrup.
And serum. With serum.
Syrup and serum.
Syrup and serum. Syrup and serum.
I feel like syrup is really hard.
Yeah, but everybody knows syrup. Not everybody knows serum.
Serum is a less common word for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. With more common letters.
Yeah, that's an interesting predicament we have ourselves in here.
I mean, yeah, my instinct says syrup is wordled, Seth.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's a word.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. You got that
I
one
heard
right.
that one. Somebody turned on a Game Boy Advance like 10 feet away.
All right. Yeah. Well, you got that one.
Nice.
Serum not been used yet. Syrup has been used yet. So far, it has been wordled. Your next one. This is a 3 have been used, 1 has not been used.
Right.
Your
Okay.
words are snuck, snack, snake, and snaky.
Ooh, snaky.
Snuck, snack, snake, and snaky.
Seth, do you think they used both snake and snaky?
Snaky,
Can we boil this down to a 50-50 right off of the bat?
Snake, snuck, snack, snaky.
I think they. Let me answer your question with some other things that aren't relevant to your question, but I'll get back to your question. I think they have used snuck.
Okay, I believe you.
I don't know if snaky. I guess if it's on this list, it is a word. But,
I feel like snaky would have an E. Right?
I thought that soupy would have an E, but but you said no.
Well, we never guessed that, huh? Did we? We don't know. We could have had 3 out of 4.
Do you think if you're the Wordle, chief, that you go on there and you're like, oh, what have we previously used? We previously used snake already. We can't do snaky. I don't know if it works. I don't know. We don't know how it works. So we can't
It would
really
be funny if it was like Monday, it was snake. And then Tuesday, it was snaky. That would be hilarious. That would be really cool.
Or Monday, it was shake. Tuesday, it was share. Wednesday, it was shape.
Yeah. That would be fun. That would be cool.
I don't know. We're getting caught up on the snaky thing. The other ones were snuck and snack. I think snuck has been done.
Mm-hmm.
Snack might be too easy to have been done. Snake also as well.
Yeah.
So I feel like snaky is the
kind
right
Okay.
difficulty, but I don't know.
Snaky.
I don't know.
Dude. Yeah. I mean, okay, we're lost, right?
If I was going to compare something to a snake, hear me out. I'm going to say serpentine. I'm not going to say snaky.
Snake-like.
Or snake-like. Yeah,
I'm
I'm
more of a
say snaky.
I'm more of a snake-ish kind of guy.
Snakish. Snaked. It's snood, if you will. So yeah, I don't know. We could do what? Are we guessing what is or what is not Wordle?
3 of them have been wordled.
One of them is not Wordled.
One of them is unwordled.
That's why I thought it would be snake and snaky. One of them has to be not wordled. But I'm cool with snack. If we think it's too easy.
I think it's snack or snake. I think it's one of those.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? I feel like you're right. I feel like what we are learning from this is that New York Times, more than anything, doesn't want to give you a word that's too easy.
Mm.
And so I feel like snack is probably the easy one.
Yeah, let's lock it in. Snack.
Well, looks like you guys were in another kind of wordled word. You were in a little bit of a snafu situation. No good, all fucked up. Because the one you put out immediately, snuck, that was the one that has yet to be used. God damn it, dude. You guys put yourself in a little bit of a snafu there.
Sorry, man.
That's all right.
So, if we're going with F next time, because I was working ahead, trying to work on it. So you can give me, the same thing. Pick 4 words that start with F. If you nail them, and you can tell me nail from 4 from a category, and tell me what the category is. That's double points for that.
Right.
If you nail them all, it's 4.
Well, the thing is, like, if we guess words that are unwordled and they're not on the list, then we're like shit out of luck, right?
Well,
So,
you can get if you list 4 unwordled words, you'll still get the points. You just won't get the times 2 multiplier.
Oh, right.
I think that coming up with F words is going to be harder than coming up with S words.
Fixer.
Whoa. Okay. I was thinking farms, multiple farms.
Well, we do know that would maybe be on the unwordled list because they don't really particularly like plurals.
There are no words end with S on either list.
Oh.
No words end with S?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. So it's not farms. First.
Yeah, that's a good one. I like that.
Fifth. I'm trying to make that come across on the pod. Fifth. I love the audio is picking that up. I had to keep on looking back to my keyboard.
So what about are you locking in first and fifth or no? Or are you waiting?
Oh, we just guessing 2? How many? What are we guessing?
4.
We're guessing 4,
okay.
And we got to say the category too. Frank.
Ooh, fewer.
Ooh, I like fewer. That feels good.
Yeah, I think that one's
should we
good.
Should we mix it up and go with unwordled as our category?
Yeah, let's go unwordled.
Do you think fewer has been unwordled?
If unwordled, oh no, I guess we can't do farms. We can't just do a bunch of stuff ending in S, can we?
They have to be on the list. Actually, sorry, there was one. There was one word that ends with S, and it's fetus, and that one has not been used.
Oh, okay.
Farms, fucks, fetus, and
hey, I've got to go in funky. Is that right? Funky, yeah.
I like that one. So we're going with unwordled, and we have fewer, funky. I think fixer probably hasn't been used.
What about flirt?
Ooh, I like flirt too. It feels like flirt may be a little too easy, so it wouldn't be on there. So it would be unwordled.
Okay. So do we have 4 there?
Well, I'll give you. I marked down fewer, flirt, fifth, and funky. That's 5. I'll give you all 5 because you didn't get them in the right category.
Wait, you're telling us all of them have been wordled?
Well, no, all of them were in. All of them were. You mixed them up, so.
Okay.
So if you can pick one of those words you don't want to use, and then I'll make the category off of it. So you got funky, fifth, flirt, and fewer. You can knock one of those words off, and then we'll make a category on it.
Okay. You want to knock off fifth?
Yeah, sure.
And
then
fifth.
For
a redemption point, was fifth used or unused?
Oh,
I think fifth is unused.
I think fifth would have got a lot of people, and I think I would have seen it on that little list that I saw. I think fifth is too hard,
Yeah.
so I don't think it's used.
Correct. That's 1 point for you guys.
I think that's a great one if some person wants to get in there and make a lot of people mad.
Man,
Do it on like a Monday after the Super Bowl.
We need to work for New York Times. We could make a podcast that's just talking about how we chose the word every day.
That would be good. People would listen.
Like a 5-minute podcast.
You release it you release it the next day.
Yeah.
Or maybe like that would be perfect.
You know how like in newspapers, the day after has like the next day has the answers to the day before's crossword puzzle? We just do that, but you just make like a 5-minute podcast every day talking about yesterday's Wordle word.
You make it 10, lump in the connections and strands in there.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
Your remaining words are fewer, flirt, funky. Oh shit, that's only 3. I guess.
Yeah. First. We had first as well.
Oh, and
we did have first, and we had fixer if you want to use one of those.
Well, I mean, if you want to make it harder for yourself, I can, but I can limit it to fewer, first, flirt, and funky. So funky first, fewer, flirt. One of them has not been used. 3 of them have been.
Close.
Funky first, fewer, flirt.
Yeah, you can either tell me the 3 that have been used, or tell me the one that hasn't.
Let's do the second one because it's fewer things. It's the same, and also fewer things to say. Fewer things to say.
Yeah, right. Flirt. Used or not used?
I feel like that's a New York Times word. I feel like they would like that word, but is it too easy? I feel like a lot of people are going to get the IRT. But what else is an IRT? Dirt, but that's not enough letters.
Spurt.
I think that would be differently spelled.
U instead of I or something. Yeah. Yeah, maybe flirt is too easy because there's not enough option. Oh yeah, there you go. All right.
That's just one though.
Right. Shirt.
Ooh, shirt. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm feeling like we just go for it.
Flirt.
I think it's flirt or fewer, one of those.
Let's do flirt.
Flirt. Lock it in.
Wrong answer.
God damn it, dude. We need to go on a fucking game show. We are so bad at this shit. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude, they only get the dumbest motherfuckers on game shows now.
We'd be perfect.
Yeah. So wait, can we guess again? What were the other one? First, funky.
First, funky, fewer, flirt. But
I feel like funky has to have been on there.
I feel like funky is good. I think it's difficult because the letters in there are difficult. But once you get if you get UKY, I feel like you'll. I don't know. I feel like there's some letters you could get that would clue you in. Mm-hmm. Fewer. I feel like it's hard. What was the other one? First?
Yes.
You get S and T pretty fast, and R probably, and I probably.
Yeah.
So that's
there's
easy.
not too many other words, and there's not too many other words that are like IRST, right? Yeah. So maybe it is first. First is unwordled.
Yeah, let's say that.
Unwordled first.
Nope.
Fuck. God damn it. What is it, man? What is it?
It is funky. Once again,
what?
Yeah.
That's crazy. We need New York Times. If you're listening, we need a job. We need a fucking job.
We need to send this to the New York Times.
You guys suck, New York Times.
Hey, we could talk about politics and stuff too, culture, art. Listen to our other episodes. We're very cultured and artistic and political.
We can learn how to not say
Sports.
fuck. all the time.
Oh man.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you 4 words for our final one. You're going to tell me if these 4 words have been used or if these are unused words.
So
Okay.
all of these are in one category.
Correct.
This is the pity round. Pity round, Seth. Let's go.
The words are foray, foyer, fjord, and folly.
So
I'm going to tell you, I
foray.
started making this list when I saw the word fjord, and I was trying to make a list around the word fjord. So
Fjord, folly, and foyer,
Mhm.
and fiore.
or foyer, if you will.
Right.
Nah.
Dude, those can't be used. Nobody's guessing fjord.
Fjord would be tough.
It would be tough, but if you got literally JORD, there's like nothing else, right?
Yeah.
Or if you somehow stumbled across FJ, right?
Yeah.
In like 2 guesses, I don't know. I
And
think it's
all
gotta
of
be
these
unused.
all of these are on the list, right? So all of these words fit the criteria.
Mhm.
Yeah, all of these are on one of the lists, either the unused list
Okay.
or the used list.
Because my what I was gonna say is fjord. That's an English word, apparently. Just to go back to that.
What language
right?
are we speaking right now?
No. And it's like we I guess kind of know what a fjord is, but like I don't know.
Sure.
It's not
a
as
lake thing or something, right?
Yeah, I thought it was like a plateau, sort of.
so it's like on a coast. It looks like fingers.
It's
So
a
you've got all these
long,
little
narrow,
divots.
deep inlet of the sea between high cliffs, as in Norway and Iceland, typically formed
Yeah.
by submergence of a glaciated valley.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's an English word, right? Because everybody knows what it means. Anyway, but these are all fit the bill here. But yeah, I'm gonna say it's not used too. I think that
It's
fjord.
unwordled for sure.
Yeah.
Unwordled.
Shit. Sorry. Yeah, I got that one wrong. No, those are all worded words.
Yo, what the fuck, dude? How do
Yeah,
we
dude,
miss?
fjord's
How do we
awesome.
miss fjord? How do we not How do we not remember the word fjord?
We
You
just probably didn't play it. We haven't played very much Wordle.
Yeah, you're right.
know, we did like 5 or 6 words. I did a couple of them each time. You guys got a total of 7.5 points because I gave you 3 for one for one of the yes words.
Oh man.
See, all the questions I asked, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 5 of them right the first time, and I gave you a quarter point for one, and it's a pity. So maybe this one's a little hard. We'll figure out. But we're innovating. We use this as a test bed here at NYT FKA games. Let us know what you think about your whatever words. Let us know your Wordle predictions. I still want it to be butts, but based off of what's going on, probably not. It's
Could
not
be
gonna
Butte.
Could be Butte.
Butte, that's good. Has
That's
that
what I
been
was
done
thinking
before?
of. That's what I was thinking of. Besides,
Fjord.
when I said fjord, I was like, oh, it's a plateau. I was thinking of a butte.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What else
my
do we have?
bad.
Cliff, ridge. Ridge might be too many. No, it's right. Yeah. There are a lot of geological formations we can get here.
Oh yeah.
So
Be a butte, not been used yet. Neither has booty. But let us know what your favorite unworded word is at FKA the Pod or at FKA the Pod anywhere, including Gmail and X and TikTok for now and Threads and all the
Yeah.
other ones. Send us
For now,
send us
that's what I
various
said.
lines of emojis via email. Why not? And let us know what you like to do for like 10 minutes or so every day and send to your friends. Are you still on that one where it's like be real? You still on be real? You still being real out there?
let us know if your Discover Weekly wants you to be Irish.
Yeah. And thanks for listening. Thank you for listening to the FKA podcast. And follow us on Twitter at FKA the Pod.